guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, I've got some really cool video footage to share with you guys, spanning from Calgary, Alberta, all the way down to San Antonio, Texas, stretching over 1,800 miles, what appears to be the same mysterious object in the nighttime sky. But first, I want to revisit the magnetosphere. This was shared with me by my friend Nelson Jenks out of North Carolina, who couldn't help but notice the unusual appearance of the magnetosphere from yesterday, 9/15 of 2024. It just looks like it's having a hard time. And basically, what we're looking at here are two different views of the magnetosphere, according to this instrument, vertically and horizontally. But it looks like there's some sort of an anomaly over here, again on the daylight side of the Earth. It's been like that now, off and on, for the last 3 days. It's doing it again. Normally, the dark orange you see is first observed out here on this bow on both of these instruments you see here. But that's not what we're seeing. This has an unusual shape to it. It looks very compressed. Over here, it's showing some sort of an anomaly again that's pointing outward towards the sun on the sun-facing side of the Earth. So what is going on with the magnetosphere? It almost looks like it's having some sort of an issue. We're keeping a close eye on it, though, and I'll keep you guys updated. Coming over here to the homepage of the website, today's feature photo sent in by Tom out of Louisville, New York, not Louisville, Kentucky. A view of the sunrise, an incredible view of the sunrise, taken by Tom out of New York. Looking at the GOES X-ray flux over here at the Space Weather Prediction Center, haven't been any large solar flares in the last 48 hours. And looking at the Schumann resonance, it's been quiet for about 4 days in a row. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. I know you guys are seeing all of these red vertical lines on here, some quite lengthy. Those represent earthquakes, they certainly do. But what they're telling you, and each of these has a story to tell, they're telling you they felt the 6.5 earthquake off the coast of Canada. Right down here is the supervolcano caldera, and there's where the 6.5 occurred. So the energy from the earthquake easily traveled down to the supervolcano caldera, considering it was only 6.2 miles deep, a very shallow earthquake. Once again, showing up at Yellowstone. Looking at the power outage situation, all quiet across the country for the most part. Have most of the power restored to Louisiana following the landfall of the hurricane. Looking at the ionosphere is still showing signs of energy from those very strong shock waves. All right, guys, here we go. First video out of Missouri, Eureka, Missouri, sent in by Anthony Parrish, 9/14 of 2024. Get a load of this, would you? What in the world is that thing in the nighttime sky? Whatever this was a fairly good size, multicolored stationary light that appeared to be rotating in place. Notice all the activity around this thing. He stopped his car. The noise you hear is his vehicle as he got out of his car, started recording this thing in the nighttime sky. I zoomed in super close over here on the left, the original's on the right. There's black dots circling this thing as it's hovering in the nighttime sky. What in the world is going on here? And every once in a while, I'll stop it to show some of these dots in unique configurations, but all in all, they're very random. You can see them swarming around this multicolored light in the nighttime sky. Once again, above Eureka, Missouri, there's a good view of one of those black dots right there. They all appear to be about the same size. It's impossible to say how many, as they were intermittent, but they appeared to be swarming that very colorful light in Missouri. Going from Missouri to Texas, we're going to start off here in Livingston, Texas. Video footage sent in by David from September 2nd of 2024. Looks like the same exact light. About 350 miles apart. This was on a different night, but you just never know when it comes to these things. There may be multiple lights that look like this. Then again, it could be the same object just kind of cruising around through the atmosphere of Earth. If you look closely at this thing, and I do zoom in a little bit, you can see there appears to be something black in the center of this multicolored light that looks very similar to the light we just saw from Missouri. This gets interesting. We go from Texas all the way up to Calgary. There's another location here in Texas. We're going to go to San Antonio. You're going to see what looks like the same exact light in the nighttime sky. Same shape, same color, behaving very, very similar, almost appears to be rotating in place. This video was nearly 2.5 minutes long. I'm going to step it forward just a little bit as this object remained completely stationary during the entire length of the video, simply changing colors and rotating in place. Now we're going to San Antonio, Texas, right down the road. Video footage sent in by Henry C. from the night of September 6th of 2024. This object remained stationary, looked completely out of place in the nighttime sky, clearly wasn't an airplane or a helicopter, looks way too big to be a drone, definitely wasn't a Chinese lantern, as this thing maintained the same general position. The only difference this one has from the other ones that we saw, it didn't appear to have any black dots orbiting around this thing, and it looks to remain the same color, very bright orange, hanging around in the nighttime sky above San Antonio. This is unedited. I haven't done anything to this video except put Henry's name, date, and location on it. That's it. What you see here is the original video, unedited. I don't know what this thing was above San Antonio, Texas, but at times you can see it's rotating in place, not really moving up and down too much or side to side too much. Most of the movement you see here is the camera moving from side to side and up and down. The object, for the most part, was very stationary in the sky above San Antonio, Texas, just a few nights ago. I'm going to step this one forward just a little bit, as this video too was around 2 minutes long, as it just remained in the sky very quietly above San Antonio, Texas. We're going to go from San Antonio, 1,800 miles to the north, to Calgary, Alberta. Video footage sent in by Darren from August 30th of 2024 at 11:46 p.m. when he too looked up and saw a very colorful light in the nighttime sky. The original vertical videos over here on the left, I zoomed in on the right. Again, this object didn't move. It remained stationary, spinning or rotating in place. Wasn't moving up or down, side to side. The only movement you see is from the camera. The camera was not on a tripod, and in most cases, they just grab their phone and start recording. Most of us don't carry around tripods, as we're not expecting to see mysterious lights in the sky. But that was the case here in Calgary, San Antonio, Livingston, and Eureka, Missouri. Great job, guys. Excellent video footage. If you guys have any photos or videos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports@MrMBB333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website, MrMBB333.com. Look for this red banner that says, Have a Large Video. Click on that banner, drag and drop your videos into the Dropbox. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.